Hey guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel and to a haul video, a wax haul video. So I got in some wax. This was from my last order in June that I got before, well, I just now got it, but that I ordered before Bring Back My Bar ended. So these were some fragrances that I wanted to get, but not club. But I wanted to stock up and get a bar or two more before Scentsy Club, or not Scentsy Club, Scentsy Club didn't end. Thank goodness. I would be devastated if Scentsy Club ever ended. Anyway, that before Bring Back My Bar ended. So this is a haul from that. And then, you guys, I shopped the black market, the Scentsy black market. So I'll have those bars to show you too at the end. So let's jump into it and let's see what I got. So these were ones I decided to, instead of putting them in my Scentsy Club, just stock up on them. And let me just grab them out. It'll be easier that way, and then you don't have to hear a bunch of crinkling constantly. Okay, so for those of you that watched my club edit, I ended up going back in and editing again. And so I ended up only keeping Harbor's Edge, which you guys know I love and adore, in my club. And all the other Bring Back My Bar bars, I ended up just kicking out of my club. I'm trying to keep everything reasonable, and I had so many fall and winter bars that I wanted to keep in there that I was like, I don't absolutely love those other bars that I had in club that were from BBMB enough to keep them in club. I'm trying to keep my club reasonable. At max, I keep it at 150. That's my maximum amount. And I wasn't willing to get rid of any of the fall scents. So I was like, I know these are great scents, but I'm not in love with them, other than Harbor's Edge, which had been in my club before BBMB. So I knew absolutely that one was staying, because that's one of my all-time favorites. So anyway, I decided to do one more order, long story short, with these scents. Just to have a bar or two more. So let me jump into it, and then I'll show you my black market scents that I got. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and take Tinkerbell out of my club. So I got one more bar of Tinkerbell Sweet and Sassy. This is a very nice scent. Reminds me actually a little bit of Harbor's Edge, except a more like a summery tropical, not real, well, I think there's pineapple in it. Anyway, it's very nice. I do really like it. A little bit lighter. Harbor's Edge has a better performance to me. And when I was melting it this last time, I was like, I do really like it, but do I love it? Especially for the extra 50 cents, which to me, 50 cents more isn't a big deal. But if I'm trying to make cuts in my club, I was like, I'm not in love with this. So I got one more bar and I kicked it out of my club. Okay, next up, I ended up taking this out. So all these are ones I ended up, well, one wasn't in my club to begin with, because I knew I didn't need it in club, but the others were in my club, and then I kicked them out. White Sands. This is a beautiful scent. Coconut milk, jasmine, which is one of the floral notes that I do really like, and rice. It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful scent, but again, it wasn't one that I felt like I needed to keep in club when I really was honest with myself. So I still have other bars, and then I got one more bar. So that's White Sands. Painted Leaves. I didn't put this one in my club. I knew I wouldn't really need it in club. I do really like the scent. It is a very good palette cleanser for all the heavy pumpkin spice type scents. This is a really good palette cleanser. There's no spice at all. It's a very outdoorsy, woodsy, fallen leaves type of scent. It's amazing. I do love it, but it's super strong. I already have 2 other bars of this, and because it's super strong, I barely go through 1 bar, because I maybe use 3 cubes at most in my downstairs, but usually it's more like 2 cubes, and it's good. It's strong. It's very strong, but great for cleansing your palette of all those normal fall scents. Okay, my wish. I adore the smell of this, but it's not very strong for me, even in my bedroom, which is where I do melt it. And so this one didn't make club because of that. But it is marshmallow, fig, and violet. And violet I'm not usually a super fan of, but this totally reminds me of those old-fashioned violet hard candies. That's what it smells like. It's very nice. Next up, as you guys know, Churro Churro. Love the scent. Scent appeal is super high for me, but performance isn't very good at all. And so since I get the scent, this churro scent in my Hufflepuff bar, along with apple and honey, and because the performance just really isn't there, I didn't leave it in club. And then lastly, this is the other one that I thought I might keep in my club, but I was like, no. I do really like the scent. It's great in the bedroom, but if I'll just get a couple bars and call it good. And that is Vanilla Suede. This is a very nice scent. Masculine, suede-y, slightly cologne-ish, but not overly, because I'm not a super cologne-y type person. There is vanilla, but it's like a floral vanilla rather than a bakery vanilla. So very beautiful, but again, not one I felt like I needed to keep in my club. So like I said, only Harbor's Edge is in my club now. So there's those. Okay, so I ended up going on Scentsy Black Market because, as y'all know, or maybe you didn't know, we just had another round of voting for Bring Back My Bar, which I'm so ecstatic about the change that they made to bring to the voting. So you're not allowed to vote, a bar won't be allowed to be voted if it's been back within the last 5 years. So to me, being one that wants to try new scents, because this last run I tried all of them except for one. It ended up being one or two. I can't even remember now. Southern Sweet Tea, I know I had never tried. And then I couldn't remember for sure if I had tried, what was the other one that I thought? A Rustic Lodge. I might have tried that one. I don't know. So anyway, my whole point is I'm happy, first of all, that those that have wanted to try those bars got to try them that were in the last Bring Back My Bar. But they've been back so many times. I was quite a bit salty about it for myself, because like I said, I've had them for seems like forever. So the only ones that had never been back for Bring Back My Bar was Harbor's Edge, Ghostly Greetings, Churro Churro, and Southern Sweet Tea. Those were the 4 that had never been back, but I've tried them all except, like I said, Southern Sweet Tea. So anyway, so Scentsy made a change for this round of voting, and cross my fingers it will continue because I like it personally. Let me know in the comments if you were happy with the change. I was, because the 5-year wait is actually going to allow us to get scents that we haven't had in forever or have never tried. There were so many on the list. I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'm going to be able to try scents that I haven't ever tried or haven't tried in so long. April, sorry, April, I don't remember your channel name. Wax Queen, I think, April Lee Wax Queen. So she posted a little post of what was the final 25, like almost right before voting stopped. And from that list, that could still change. It's not an official list. But from that list, I have never tried all of them except for one, and that was Mythic Journeys, which I do really enjoy that scent. That's a good scent. So I'm excited. Whatever happens, I'm excited. I'm very excited. My whole point in this long, rambly story is, if you've known, I've said it a lot, I really have been trying to get Surfer Girl back into, bring back my bar. I personally have never tried the scent. It's just one that I know that I will love. And I voted like a mad woman this time around too. And I've been voting the last few rounds too, but again, because of the way the rules were until this round, it was never getting voted back. So I thought I had a good chance this time around. Well, it never made it into the top 25. So I don't think we're getting it this time. I'm hoping, please, next voting, if it's available, please vote for it. I've heard awesome things about it. I've had some people say that it is, kind of reminds them of Tommy Girl. So it's a perfumey, fruity scent. So long story short, I was like, fine, it's not coming back again. I'm gonna go on Scentsy Black Market and find one so I could finally smell it and melt it for myself. So normally I don't condone this, and it is a retired scent. So I figured it's fine, it's fine. So I got Surfer Chick. So as you can see, the last time it was back was 2016. So the notes for this one are, just so you know, is bubbly lemon tonic and guava, frolic with sweet cherries and blackberries in this youthful scent. So, you know, if you know, I'm very picky about cherry scents, but with those other notes, I thought, oh, I bet it'll be like a bright tart cherry. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it is. It is 2016, so it might be on the lighter side. Let's hope it at least has some scent. So, oh, it does have some scent. It is lighter though. But again, this might be, I caught it. This might be because of its age. It's pretty though. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Oh, it does a little bit. It reminds me of, and the cherry, yeah, because the cherry is the same to me. It reminds me of like a summer version of Sanderson Sisters' Perfectly Wicked, which I was obsessed with that scent during the fall. I'm still obsessed with it. But this is kind of what it reminds me of, like a summer version. So it doesn't have the heavy like spices and stuff like that, obviously. But the cherry in it is giving me the same vibes as Hocus Pocus. Sanderson Sisters' Perfectly Wicked. Oh, this smells really good. Oh, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I just hope, like I said, it smells light. But hopefully me talking about it now will encourage you guys, and when I melt it and stuff, will encourage you guys to maybe, please, hopefully vote this one, help vote this one back next, bring back my bar around. So, Surfer Chick. All right, so while I was on the black market, there was another collection that I saw that I was like, I have been wanting to try. It's another one that is retired. And this is 4 out of the 5 bars, but I was like, it was 4 bars. I never got a chance to try this when it was out. And it is the Hygge Collection bars. I've heard some people talk about them. So one was missing 2. So I got a good deal on them. So it's 4 out of the 5 bars. I'm excited to smell these 2. I wish these would come back because they are just adorable. Look how cute these are. And I guess it came with a little stocking. So it's pronounced H-Y-G-G-E, but it's spelled H-Y-G-G-E, but it's pronounced Hygge is how you pronounce it, which is a Danish term, I guess. So the one I didn't get was the Calming Woods. They didn't have that one in the bundle. But all the 4 others it came with. So I'll just go in order of what it says here. The first one is, it is so cute, Cozy Kitchen. So this one is warm up to a blissful batch of warm oats with brown sugar and a spicy cinnamon swirl. So this one sounds like it's gonna be delicious. Ooh, yes. This is, if you love bakery, this one is very nice. Oh, this is really nice. I do get the oats and that brown sugar, and there is like the same kind of cinnamon swirl to me as the note in pumpkin cinnamon swirl. So kind of like a icing, like a cinnamon icing swirl. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's gonna be really nice. So Cozy Kitchen. Then the next one is, so I don't have Calming Woods, which was vanilla bean, creamy sandalwood, and rich cedarwood. So I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get that one, but like I said, 4 of them, and it was a really good deal. Next one was Quiet Clementine, which is sweet orange, vanilla orchid, and sandalwood. Bring tranquility to a busy mind. Okay, not super fan of this one. This one, it's like an orange cologne. The sandal one in this one is it's a very kind of giving it cologne vibes. An orangey cologne, so not a favorite, but that's okay. And let me see if we can do that. So that was Quiet Clementine. Next is Toasty Cabin. And this is bergamot zest, black pepper, wild fern, and acacia wood create the perfect space to hide away. So this is the one that's missing 2. Now this is kind of cologne-ish as well. This is more like an aftershave-y. I am from the bergamot. And I am getting a pepper note in this. This is nice. I like this one. Yeah, this one's better than the Quiet Clementine, I think. But that's very nice. Cologne-ish, or, masculine aftershave-ish, but very nice. Okay, and then the last one, this is the one I was kind of the most excited about. And it is Woolly Slippers. And this is slide into a sweet and cozy cloud of sugared lavender, marshmallow, and vanilla. I know Patricia Gates has this in her club. So I'm excited to smell it. Oh, this is pretty. This is very much, on the bottom it kind of smells a little Play-Doh-y. That might just be because of the age of it. I don't know, but I am getting a marshmallow. It's sugary. It's much more sugary than, we had one recently come out that was, Lavender Violet. I think that was the one that had marshmallow and lavender and violet from the Life's a Garden collection, I think it was, a couple years ago. This one is more marshmallow to my nose. Oh, this is nice though. I hope maybe that the kind of Play-Doh quality that I'm getting on the bottom goes away when it's melting. But again, it is an older bar, so we'll see. That's what the chance you take when you go on the black market. So that is Woolie's slippers. So there you go, you guys. There's my little haul for you. Again, please, please, please for next time. This one does smell really good. I'm hoping it performs. Like I said, it could be the age of it, but if you consider voting for Scentsy, I would appreciate it for the next time we have voting, if it's on the list. Hopefully it will be. So there you are, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.